Boxing Ego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops.
March the 3rd. I can't wait. I've been waiting on you, boy. I'm gonna beat your old ass. And I'm gonna make sure March the 3rd that you will be laying face down. Ass up. King versus Kong. It's gonna be explosive. It's gonna be epic. It's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be entertaining. It's gonna be so amazing, and I can't wait. March the 3rd can't get here any sooner.
Deontay Wilder warns Luis King Kong Ortiz, says, "I'm gonna beat your old ass." Stay tuned. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang, notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the Super Chat channel donations, the Venmo donations, and the Patreon family. We working. Barclays Center, Showtime Boxing, PBC, courtesy of them. Thank you, Al Heyman. Main event, Deontay Wilder versus Luis Ortiz. A lot of people are saying this is the best name that Deontay Wilder will have on his record if he can get past him. Now, before I get into that, I didn't make a separate video about this, so I want to inform you. A fight that was supposed to be, I believe, the co-main event, and that was Jermall Charlo versus Hugo Centeno Jr., will not be on this Wilder versus Ortiz card. It was announced yesterday that Hugo Centeno apparently sustained some type of rib injury or injury in training camp, so he won't be available for March 3rd. So they're going to move the card to, I believe, April 21st. I think the Broner Figueroa card, right? And they think that's the best move, next logical move. So fight, just a lot of people are saying the fight's canceled and this and that. It's not canceled, it's postponed. So they have a new date, and Andre Dirrell versus Jose Uzcategui rematch is still on this card. So still a good card. I mean, it sucks if you were expecting that triple header, but it is what it is. Showtime's giving us a lot of fights, and I mean, realistically speaking, there's not many promoters out there where there are main events and they're stacking it with good main events where you know the name anyway. You know what I mean? A lot of fights, even pay-per-view fights, I've seen where the undercard wasn't about shit and it was just the main event that people were watching for. So you got to at least be happy that PBC and Al Heyman, they're giving us these good quality fights and stacking them on cards, like Jermall Charlo versus Erickson Lubin on the same card, with Jared Swift Hurd, Austin Trout, and Terrell Goucher versus Erislandy Lara. That's 3 fights in the same division that were on the same card just last year. Now, you've seen the clip at the beginning. Deontay Wilder, he sounds really confident. He said, "Luis Ortiz, I'm gonna beat your old ass." He's laughing and he's like, "I'm gonna leave you face down, ass up, and basically I'm gonna make an example of you." So Deontay Wilder, I like what he's doing, man. Point blank period. A lot of people want to be like cordial and gentleman, like, man, fuck all that. Do your thing, Wilder. Build excitement. Talk a lot of shit. Now the thing is, he's gonna have to back it up. Luis Ortiz is a certifiable heavyweight guy in the division. He could play spoiler here. So, you know what I mean? Deontay Wilder, ultimately, he has to back up what he's saying, but I'm loving the confidence from him. I truly am, because especially in the heavyweight division, you got to be confident. If you're just like, "Oh yeah, I'm fighting Ortiz, maybe he beats me," you can't be all uncertain and unsure. These motherfuckers is killers, and one punch can change everything, especially in that division. So he needs to be confident. And some people say he's overly confident and he's focused on Anthony Joshua, all this. Remember, you guys said that, March 3rd, and then whoever wins fair and square, then we can take it from there. But, I mean, there's no indication in terms of what I've seen that he's not taking Luis Ortiz serious. He is trash-talking him. He is in interviews talking about Joshua, but, I mean, what is he supposed to only talk about Luis Ortiz when fans and people want to know about a potential Joshua future fight. So March is cracking for the heavyweight division. You got Wilder Ortiz, you got Dillian White versus Lucas Brown, and then to close off the month, you have Anthony Joshua versus Joseph Parker in the unification. So like I call it, March Madness. I'm loving the confidence from Deontay Wilder. It's almost fight week. And like I said, he ultimately is going to have to back up what he's been saying, and he's in there with a stern test. He says it's King versus Kong. King versus Kong. And Luis Ortiz says he's King Kong. So we're going to see what's what next week. And I'm looking forward to it. This is a good fight. But just remember, the people, I don't want to, because I've already heard, see, this is what happens all the time in boxing. It's fucking annoying. Where all of a sudden, people begged for a certain fight to happen. I remember people were mad that Wilder was calling out Joshua. And why don't you get some names under your resume? Go fight Luis Ortiz. Then in November of last year, he said, okay, I'll fight Luis Ortiz. They did a press conference. Wilder showed up. Luis Ortiz didn't because I guess of a weather conditions or a hurricane or something. And then later it was revealed that he failed a drug test with 2 banned substances. So through no fault of Wilder's, the fight got canceled. So Exhibit A, Wilder was down to fight Luis Ortiz, and the fight got canceled. He ended up knocking out Bermane Stiverne and taking out his aggression on him in a rematch and satisfying the mandatory. Fast forward to the future, WBC granted Luis Ortiz back into the rankings, and Ortiz and Wilder had this run-in after Ortiz's last performance on PBC, I think in December. And guess what? Luis Ortiz gets another opportunity. Like Wilder says, I bless you again. So now that the fight is going to be here next week, then remember everything that y'all said. We're not buying that. Like, people all of a sudden, oh, Luis Ortiz is 1,000 years old and he's too old and he's off drugs now. And that, like, I'm not trying to hear any of these excuses that the fans are coming up with, because this is what they always do. The casual fans, at least, where they'll say all this stuff and demand for a fight, and then the fight presents itself and it's on the horizon, and then their real thoughts come out because they start switching up. They did this with Mayweather-Pacquiao all the time, where it was just some fantasy bullshit and we didn't know if Mayweather and Pacquiao were ever going to fight. I was reading comments like, oh, Pacquiao, he'll knock out Floyd, Floyd's scared, da-da-da-da. And then when the fight was actually announced to the public, then all of a sudden it switched up. Oh, this should have happened 5 years ago. Pacquiao's too old now. He got knocked out by Marquette. No. Because you were just saying that in recent memory that he was going to knock out Floyd. Same thing with Wilder. I'm seeing it. The excuses for if he does beat Luis Ortiz are already coming into play. Oh, Luis Ortiz is old. Oh, he's not taking any enhancements. And like, no. You said you demanded for this fight. Wilder delivered. So shut up and we'll see who wins. May the best man win. Make sure you smash the like button as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego, son. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button. And you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.